So first, cry reducing topping, learning endo for a GP with Dr. Sonia Chopra. I'm ready for my next guest here. We're going to go all over the map with mind, words, hands, business skills, clinical skills. So I have Neil Mahoney, the president of mLive. Love the name of your company, Neil, but if this was just the first time someone heard about it, what does mLive do and how do you guys help dentists cry less inside?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for having me. So at the end of the day, mLive is a complete patient attraction and nurturing system. So we are a done-for-you patient attraction and engagement platform combined with automation software that reaches thousands of patients and prospects at scale. So you want new patients, we're here to help. You want to engage with your existing patients, we're here to help do that as well. And it's all about automation, so we alleviate the stress and the requirements of your staff.
That's great. And one of the things, I've been a dentist for 19 years. I've had friends for 19 years. Some friends, they're my friends, but they're not easy to deal with, right? Some patients, they're my patients, also not easy to deal with. So you also work hard to get dentists the right patients for them. Tell us more about that with the high value treatment or the stuff they want to do.
Yeah, no problem. And even it relates to the conversation you just had with Sonia, so there's a lot of general practitioners that are looking to focus in on certain treatments or high value treatments. And there's a very nuanced way that we on the front end will help our clients get in front of new patients who are interested in those treatments or in need of that care. So it's all about tailored marketing, but it's also very much about authoritative content. So one of the differentiators for mLive that we feel is a differentiator, because there's a lot of marketing automation platforms out there, is the quality of our content. We partner with a lot of thought leaders, a lot of keynotes in each area of specialty, and we're part of the Advantage Forbes family, which gives us access to a ton of incredibly qualified and solid content creators and writers. So we combine our marketing expertise with the quality of content to zero in on the areas of specialty.
That's so key. I mean, using all that to move people forward, which is a phrase from one of my favorite books, To Sell is Human. Everyone on this call listening, this should read To Sell is Human by Daniel Pink. If you've read it, you're like, yeah, that's the best book ever. It just shares with us how we move people forward authentically, but how sales is a big part of what we do, because it's, we're selling help. Dentists often, Neil, I don't know if you went to dental school, maybe you want to go one day. For some reason, I don't know why this is a thing. Sonia can tell us. I don't know, Kristen, she's from Canada, maybe it's different. They charge dental students $500,000. And then when they get there, they don't teach them about money at all, but they're good at charging. Maybe they should teach about money, but it just talks about how marketing, getting the right people, is how you keep your office open, how you keep helping people. It sounds like mLive is a big player in that. Walk me through a little bit, like one client, right? Like if I say, oh, this sounds good, what's the onboarding process like? I know you have a great offer for our community, but first I want to hear, walk me through how one client goes through mLive.
Happy to do that. And real quick, I did not go to dental school. I went to school for finance. So I'm coming at this from the other way. But I'm all about supporting entrepreneurs. And at the end of the day, dentists are entrepreneurs, but if they're out there promoting themselves and their practice, and they're the ones required to attract patients, they're not providing the care. So everything kind of falls apart. So we help fill that gap. So what an onboarding looks like for us, and again, it's all about making this about as easy as we possibly can for our clients. There is a very simple key requirement onboarding checklist that we need to have access to. And it's really just a questionnaire. You inform us about which direction you want to go as a practice. What areas of specialty are you focused on, if any? Are you more focused on attracting new patients, or are you more focused on engaging with your existing patients? And from there, that informs our campaign creation. And we're unique in the software space because we offer truly dedicated full-time concierge support folks. So that you call the phone number, you get a person. And we're carrying that through into, I'll give you an example of how we helped a client recently, and it's actually changing our product pretty significantly. Nice. We were generating leads for a client in the area of implants, right? So pretty straightforward, running ads, sending leads. We have a nice nurture and automation interface where our clients can manage those leads. Staff turnover. All of a sudden, there's no longer a treatment coordinator on site. Our client still wants new patients, but they don't have the person that's there to be able to answer the phone and qualify that patient. Her option is to turn us off, which she doesn't want to do. We said we will leverage our internal resources to help alleviate your staffing restraint.
I love that.
Those calls, we will qualify them, give us access to your calendar, and we'll take it full circle and put them right on your schedule. So it went from generating leads effectively and within the ROI that we were asked to do so, to changing our metric, which is now qualified patients on the
I love that. I mean, one of the things my team can put in the chat, outsource your annoyance and outsource your awesomeness. You're going to hear from the next guest. He totally deals in outsourcing annoyance.
Yes.
You deal in outsourcing awesomeness. Awesomeness is bringing in new patients, but if you don't have the bandwidth, you don't have the people. I mean, the pandemic has taken the challenge of running a dental office, a dental circus, circus, and made it even tougher. We do not even have the people to help us. So sometimes we're so engaged with surviving the day, which is we just don't have time for awesomeness. So when you can outsource awesomeness to you guys, that's great. So
yeah,
the whole point of this is for me to get Dennis the JFO. Just find out how you can do this.
Sure.
How can people reach out to you? We have our text code, text live to 215-543-6454. But how can they reach out to you guys directly?
mlivesoftware.com. Email me directly. Always, please. I'm happy to engage with the community. N Mahoney, Mahoney, at mlivesoftware.com. My background is all digital marketing, local marketing, over 15 years within the healthcare space. So I'm happy to provide input on services that we might not even offer.
And one of the things, I have someone who's watching in the background who took a lot of first free exercise classes, over around the city. And these demos are like that. I mean, every time I take a demo from any company, I learn something, even if I don't wind up utilizing the service at that time. You're always just learning amazing insight. So, just do the demo with you guys. It sounds like you can schedule a 20-minute strategy session by just going to mlivesoftware.com/nachos.
You got it. And at the end of the day, we help solve two of the biggest problems for practices. Leads don't convert, and staffing is harder and more expensive than ever.
Awesome, Neil. Thanks so much. Hang around. Really appreciate you sharing.
Thank you.